It's National Public Safety Telecommunications Week, a time to recognize the valuable contributions made by the thousands of 911 employees across the country. The Hamilton County 911 Center has almost 200 people who fit that category. But this week, we salute someone who made it her life's dedication. Here's News 12's Bill Mitchell with tonight's
The First Responder Hero is brought to you by Wettermark Keith.
An estimated 240 million calls are made to 911 in this country every year. No first responder would arrive at your house without the highly trained dispatchers like Trish Matthews, who's been at the Hamilton County 911 Center for 40 years.
I was working at the Hungry House when my mother had it as a waitress, and I got a call from one of the chiefs in 1981 and asked me if I wanted a job. And I came down and applied and been here ever since.
40 years in a stressful job like this, and Trish says she has never regretted it.
I've loved this job since the day I started it, and communications is in my heart. It's where I wanted to be.
In Hamilton County, we can all remember times of local crisis, the fallen five, a tragic school bus crash, and personal health issues. Those hard days stay with the folks here at 911.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They stay with you for a long time.
Tell me about it.
You learn how to deal with it. You just don't necessarily get over it. You do learn how to deal with it because life is going to go on.
These people, nobody sees them. Nobody understands all the work and all the frustrations and all the trouble they go through, the calls, the kind of calls they have. But they play that critical role because if we don't do our job right, then all first responses, whether fire, police, ambulances, are compromised. And so it's very critical that we have people down here that are trained and dedicated to do that job and make sure it works well. And so I'm very proud of them.
And for Trish Matthews, it turns out to be a family tradition.
My mother retired from Red Bank as a dispatcher. I have a nephew as a lieutenant with the sheriff's office. I have a nephew that is with the fire department. So,
Two families.
Yeah, they kind of said I paved the way.
We salute all the 911 employees and one very special part of that group, Trish Matthews, who's been here since 1981. She's our first responder of the month.
At Wettermark Keith, we are so proud of this month's First Responders winner, but we are also proud of the hundreds of other first responders who are out there working every day and every night to protect us and our families.
In Chattanooga, Bill Mitchell, News 12 now.
And if you'd like to nominate a first responder, you can call us or send an email to news@wdef.com.